Hello, and welcome to my video on keys to victory for Nicco Montano versus Valentina Shevchenko. Hey guys, relax, sit back, and enjoy. Nicco Montano. Definitely not one faint of heart, I tell you that. It's taken a long time for this fight to get signed, but Nicco is healthy enough and she's ready to fight. She's no pushover. This is no Priscilla Caccietta. You better believe that this woman, she's gonna come into the fight and she's gonna be ready to fight. Once she's inside of that octagon, Nicco Montano shies away from no one. Enjoy my breakdown on Nicco Montano. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna start off with Nicco Montano. What does Nicco Montano need to do in order to defeat Valentina Shevchenko? Now, Nicco, she's going to come into this fight a very overwhelming underdog. And we know this, okay? No fighter is perfect. There are holes in every single fighter's game, even Valentina Shevchenko. If Nicco can actually exploit some of the holes that are present, if any, in Valentina's game, Nicco can have success. So let's go ahead and get started. The first key to victory for Nicco Montano. Okay, the first thing that Nicco Montano needs to do, okay, she needs to strike first and she needs to strike often. Valentina's a thinker, okay, she's a thinker in the octagon. And see, people like Valentina, you can't give her time to sit there and analyze what she's going to do to you, okay? Nicco Montano has to bring the fight to Valentina. Unfortunately, what comes with this, she could get countered, okay? The possibility of a strong counter is there. But I think Nicco Montano has a very underrated chin. I think her chin is very good. And I think that she'll be able to handle some of the counter strikes of Valentina. But Nicco can't allow Valentina to sit and just sit and just wait and pick apart from the outside. She can't do that. Because if Nicco Montano does that, she's going to get eaten alive by the bullet. Let me show you an example, okay? I'm going to show you the first fight with Valentina and Amanda Nunes. The first fight, okay? And I want to show you guys something. Okay, here in this scene, you have Amanda Nunes and Valentina. Now, this is their first fight back in, I think, 2016. You can tell that Amanda Nunes, they know. They knew that this would be a tough fight coming in. And Amanda Nunes knew that, Valentina had the better cardio. So Amanda's whole game plan in this whole fight was to get as many rounds against Valentina as possible. And, Amanda Nunes did a brilliant job of actually striking first, okay? And this tactic, it proved to be problematic for Valentina. Now, I want you to watch in this, okay? These two are about to exchange, but again, Amanda Nunes does not wait for Valentina, okay? Amanda Nunes takes the fight to Valentina, and I want you to watch. Okay, now, and of course, Valentina hit her with a counter. And this is what I told y'all. I mean, look at that look on Amanda's face. I mean, she got popped with a right-hand counter as soon as she threw that kick. But, Amanda Nunes probably figured, hey, I can take those punches. Nicco Montano, she's gonna eat some counters, but she's got to be first, because see, when you disrupt a fighter like Valentina, you got to keep her constantly thinking. So you want a fighter like Valentina to always be on the defensive. That's what you want, because if she's allowed to just stand and just wait, and then you wait and you're tentative because you don't want to get countered, a fighter like Valentina, they will eat you alive. Okay, now we can keep going through this clip. Okay, I want you guys to look at this sequence, okay? Now, guys, I got to reiterate to y'all, because I know some people will say, well, but that's Nicco. Nicco Montano is not Amanda Nunes, okay? Nicco Montano cannot be expected to perfectly execute the same thing, she can't execute exactly the way Amanda Nunes did. Now, a lot of these punches Valentina was able to defend, but to the judges, this is going to look like, hey, you know what? There's one fighter, doing a lot of work and another fighter just backing up. But most of these strikes missed Valentina. But I want to show you, okay, just what I mean by Amanda being first, okay? If we go through this, okay, watch this. Okay, Amanda Nunes did an onslaught, like just of strikes. Many of them missing. Valentina parried and blocked and slipped most of those. But see, to a judge that's sitting on the outside of the octagon, he's going to think, well, wait a minute, okay? Amanda Nunes is winning the fight. I mean, she's throwing more punches. And it's all about perception, okay? Nicco Montano is going to have to employ this tactic. And it was very helpful to Amanda Nunes. So, guys, that's my first key to victory for Nicco Montano. Okay, number two. Nicco Montano needs to look for the takedown while Valentina is stationary jabbing. And guys, I've analyzed these two styles over and over. I've been waiting for this fight for a long time. You know, I've been looking at video constantly. And guys, to be honest, the only way that, Nicco Montano could actually win this fight, she's not going to do it standing, okay? And I'm not going to sit here, I'm not going to fool you. Nicco Montano is not going to win this fight standing, okay? But do you know that mostly every single strike attempted, mostly the majority of them are punches, okay? And that kind of makes sense because it's easier to throw a punch than it is to throw a kick. So Nicco needs to look for the takedown while Valentina is stationary, and Valentina will have points in the fight where she'll stand back. Now in the flyweight division, Valentina don't possess this behavior. She's actually more aggressive in the flyweight division. So it may be out, but there'll be points where Valentina will stand and she's looking, analyzing you. When Valentina's in that analytical phase, that's the perfect time to attempt a takedown. Or when Valentina throws a jab, slip up under the jab and attempt a takedown. Um, at points in the Nunes fight, I saw that Amanda Nunes was very patient. She waited on Valentina, and she also, attacked Valentina while Valentina was trying to analyze. Valentina does have an issue with getting into that analytical mode. That she's looking for the spots to pick you apart at. She's trying to capitalize on the mistakes that she thinks she's gonna make. This is an opportunity for Nicco to secure a takedown, and I want you to watch. Okay, here you see Valentina and Amanda again. Okay, you see these two. Now, guys, I gotta keep reiterating that Nicco Montano is not Amanda Nunes. Okay, she's not. She's not gonna be able to perform in the same fashion, but I have to show exactly, where Valentina, where Nicco can find an opening, okay? It's going to be hard, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be hard for Nicco to find an opening, but the openings are there, okay? They're very small. The window is very small. Valentina's a fighter. She makes very few mistakes in the octagon. But when she does, you have to be able to capitalize. Here's what Amanda Nunes did, okay? So first, look at this. Okay, Valentina comes in. Now, what does Amanda Nunes do that's so beautiful? Amanda Nunes ducks up under the jab, up under the punch. She's up under that. And then watch what Amanda Nunes does, okay? Valentina overextends, okay? She overextends on the left jab, and then, okay, they clinch. Now, I want to show you guys with my pen, okay? And I want to show you this particular position right here. You guys, you really got to look at this. Okay, I want y'all to look at this. Look what happens here, okay? Valentina, Amanda Nunes is about to get an underhook, okay? Now, I've always told y'all when it comes to grappling and clinching, the person that has the underhook, many times they can dominate the position, okay? Amanda Nunes is going to she's going to get under the underarms of Valentina. And guys, I want you guys to watch what's going to happen. Okay? Watch what's going to happen here, and it's beautiful what Amanda Nunes does in this situation, okay? Let's watch. Okay, right there. She's got the underhook clinch, okay? And Amanda Nunes is going to complete a takedown on Valentina. This is an opening. Valentina from time to time will overextend, especially when she's trying to get her offense off. She'll do it. But is Nicco Montano clever enough to see this? Amanda Nunes is one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. She's going to see this, okay? A fighter like Amanda Nunes will see this, but is Nicco Montano skilled enough? I don't know. I don't think that she's as skilled as Amanda Nunes. She's not. But if Nicco can find the same opening, there's hope. And Nicco can actually get a takedown on Valentina, okay? And I've noticed at times, Amanda was able to keep Valentina down for a period of time. She was able to do it. Will Nicco be able to do that? I don't think Nicco's on the same level as Amanda Nunes when it comes to BJJ. But I will say Nicco Montano is very strong. She's extremely strong. And if Nicco can get Valentina to her back, the fight may get a little bit interesting, okay? But we'll have to see what Valentina will do at flyweight on her back because we've seen her in the bantamweight division. And the bantamweights are bigger. So they're actually a little bit more, they're able to keep Valentina down a little bit longer. But these flyweights, they don't have the same mass and the strength. So we'll have to see. But I do know that Nicco Montano is extremely strong. Let's go to number 3. Okay, number three. Okay, do not, if Nicco, do not rush the bullet. If you make a mistake, you have to pay. Any mistake you make against the bullet, you have to pay. Any mistake you make against this woman, you will pay. Guys, I'm telling you, everybody that I've seen ever rush Valentina Shevchenko, they paid. I watched Sarah Kaufman pay. I watched Juliana Pena pay. Okay? I watched Amanda Nunes pay when they tried to just bum rush Valentina. It don't work, okay? It's not gonna happen. You gotta tactically get in on the inside of Valentina. If you rush in, okay, like I'm talking about just, start from wherever you at and you just try to run in and get to Valentina, it's not gonna happen, okay? You've got to get yourself into a mid range to able to shoot, okay? Because that rushing in and trying to maul Valentina, that don't work. That isn't gonna work. Okay, and I just got to tell y'all. I want y'all to see what she did to Nunes. She made Nunes pay. Okay, here you see Valentina and Amanda. Okay, this is the first fight. Okay, this is when Valentina had already figured out Amanda. She figured her out. Valentina made the necessary adjustments, and guys, I want you to see this. Okay, watch what Amanda does. Now Amanda just rushes in. She bum and comes in with a strong leg kick. Now look what Valentina did. See, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You just come in and you recklessly throw a strike. Like Amanda didn't even set this kick up. She didn't even set it up with a jab. She just came right in and threw this kick. This is very detrimental when you're fighting Valentina Shevchenko. If you make a mistake against the bullet, you have to pay. And there's a mistake. Okay? Put Amanda down. And listen, this is what I tell y'all, okay? When you analyzing video, like look at the small things that these fighters do, okay? Nicco Montano, she better not rush Valentina because that's going to be problematic, okay? It's going to be and she could very well cost herself the fight. It could be an early knockout, man, if you try to rush the bullet. They got to learn. Nicco need to learn and watch some of these fights to see Valentina's tendencies. Okay, that's my breakdown for Nicco Montano. Now for the bullet.
Strategy was do everything what I know, to put all my heart, all my power, all everything that I learned during more than 20 years in martial arts, and I did it today. Today.
All right, guys. So now we're going to start off with the keys to victory for Valentina Shevchenko. And number one, Valentina. Valentina has to avoid the body kicks of Nicco Montano. Whether contrary to belief, guys, Nicco Montano may be the overwhelming underdog in this fight, but this girl dangerous. Okay, Nicco Montano is very dangerous, and the coach did not put a period at the end of attacks. You know I can't have that, so let's fix that. There you go. That's better. The OCD kicked in. She's got to avoid those body attacks, man. Nicco is very, very good at kicking to the body. And guys, I'm gonna show you an example. Okay, here you see Nicco Montano and Lauren Murphy. Okay, Nicco has a very good kicking game. Okay, um, Nicco's not as fast as Nunes or some of the other opponents of Valentina, but she makes up for it with a very good kicking game, and I'm actually overly impressed with it. Nicco's striking, her punches may not be as crisp, but man, she delivers a very good kick. I want you to watch what she does to Lauren Murphy, okay? Okay, leg kick. Very close to the crotch, but, she still managed to get it on the thigh, okay? And then she comes back up with another leg kick, okay? Good kicking game, okay? And then also watch. Okay, Nicco, she feints to the body, and you see, look at Lauren Murphy's hand. Lauren Murphy actually reached down and grabbed the kick because she thought that Nicco was actually going to kick to the body. And let me show you this, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what Nicco did, which I thought was a very good sequence. Okay, if you look at Nicco's line of vision, she's looking right to the body. And with that deception, Lauren Murphy's thinking, "Oh, Nicco's gonna kick me right in the body." But then watch what Nicco does, man. Which I was impressed. I was like, "Wow, this is good." So she looks to the body, and then, bam, right to the head. Okay, clip Lauren a little bit on the side with the foot, but still, it was a good move. Okay, but I'm also gonna talk about the body kicks. The whole kicking game of Nicco Montano is dangerous. Okay, it's very dangerous. Let's watch. Okay, now I want y'all to look at this right here, man. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Nicco Montano delivers the perfect body kick, and I'm gonna show you just more than one opponent. But man, I mean, look what she did to Lauren Murphy, man. Like, wow. I'm gonna tell you, man. That's right on the liver. Okay? No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. That's right on the liver. That's on the right side. Clean on the liver. Lauren Murphy. I saw this fight. That completely took Lauren Murphy out the game, man. Like Nicco delivers a lot of impact with those body kicks, and Valentina, she's gonna have to avoid those because I don't care who you are. If somebody hits you perfectly on the liver, you will fold up if they hit you perfectly. Okay, I mean, good sequence of events by Nicco Montano. Okay, the second key to victory for Valentina Shevchenko. Okay, use her foot speed. Use her superior foot speed. Keep this fight standing, guys. There's no way, okay? There's no way on God's green earth that Nicco Montano is going to outstrike Valentina Shevchenko. It's not going to happen, okay? She's just not going to do it. It's just the skill set for Nicco in the striking department is just not there to deal with the Valentina Shevchenko. If Valentina keeps this fight standing, man, she will slowly break Nicco down. And by round three, Nicco Montano, mark my words, will be ready to go, okay? And I want to show you an example of why Valentina needs to keep this fight standing. Okay, now here you see Nicco Montano and Julia Avila. Julia Avila is a very good striker. And guys, I want you to see just why. Just why. And I should have put for Nicco Montano number 4. Nicco better be defensively responsible. Because Nicco don't move her head, man. She don't move it. And I'm finna show you, man. And she's done this in more than one occasion. Like, she's coming in here to Julia Avila. Look, man, and she goes for a patented body kick. Her patented body kick. Now if Julia Avila can see this opening, what you think Valentina gonna do? It's gonna be 10 times worse, okay? And bam, Nicco got cracked right there, man, right square in the face. She felt that, and Nicco was like, "Yo, what just happened?" Okay, Valentina, look, it's advantageous if she keeps this fight standing, okay? Like, there's no way that Nicco Montano could even do. I mean, look, you look at the strikes of Nicco, they're not set up very well, okay? The only thing that I think she sets up well are her kicks, okay? But the rest of it, they're just not set up very well, and it's you can tell. Like, she's coming in, and sometimes you got to do some feints, man. You got to throw Julia Avila off. You got to make Julia Avila think that you're gonna. Now, this is an early fight with Nicco, okay? Now, when she fought Lauren Murphy and when she fought Roxanne Modafferi, I actually saw Nicco Montano doing a few feints before she loaded up those kicks. But see, in this, if she do this against Valentina, oh, she gonna pay. If you make any mistake against the bullet, you have to pay. Okay, let's go to my last key to victory. Okay, in this sequence, okay, let me put it back up on the screen, okay? Look for the submission against Nicco Montano. It's there. Okay, on the ground, I've also noticed that Nicco is susceptible to submissions, okay? If Nicco is able to get Valentina to her back, Valentina needs to immediately begin to look for a submission, preferably an armbar, okay? The armbar submission, Nicco is very susceptible to it. And I just thought that in her last fight versus Roxanne Modafferi, I thought Roxanne just did a poor job of really, inviting those limbs in, so to say. You can invite somebody's limbs. You can play possum. You can act like, you're not defending, and then a limb will come in and you grab the limb. I just thought Roxanne could not get a secure grip. Valentina will get a secure grip, okay? Look for the submission. Nicco Montano is food for that submission, and I'm going to show you guys, okay? Now here, she's got Roxanne Modafferi on the ground, okay? And this is kind of like, now watch what Roxanne does, okay? She put Nicco in the guard, okay? Now, okay, right there, okay? This is where Nicco is vulnerable. Nicco can't get into these kind of situations with Valentina, and Valentina is gonna see that opening. But instead of Roxanne Modafferi being down there, if that was Valentina, Valentina would have got this submission, and it would have been all she wrote, okay? These are my keys to victory, guys, for this fight. This fight, we've been waiting on this fight for a long time. Okay, guys, tell me what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.